Alright y'all, welcome back to Coco's Corner. I know it's been a while since I have released a video, and I do apologize. It's been hectic. Life has happened. I just had a niece. She's almost 2 months old. She'll be 2 months on the 22nd of June of this month. So it has been a roller coaster. But I promise you guys it's tutorials, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to first explain my products and what I use for my eyebrows. Now, a lot of people use a whole bunch of stuff, but this has worked for me, and it is simple. I use a dark brown pencil that I get from Target. I'm a Target girl, so I get a lot of my products from Target. It's really inexpensive. I think it's like $1.97, maybe cheaper than that, and it's just a dark brown pencil, and it's Wet n Wild. Okay. I use the Studio Finish Concealer from MAC in NC45. I'll probably get a darker color because of the summertime, because my skin gets a little darker in the summer. So this is kind of light, but if you know how to blend, you can still use it. This is about $19, $19 or $20 if I'm not mistaken. It lasts a very long time, so I feel like it's inexpensive. And MAC can get expensive, but this is not that bad. I use a flat angle brush. You can use any flat angle brush you like. However, I do love the Sonia Kashuk brushes at Target. This is $9.99. It's way cheaper than a MAC brush, so I figured invest in a good flat angle brush. $10 is not that bad at all. I use a spoolie. Again, this is Sonia Kashuk. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. I really don't. Sonia Kashuk, whatever. It's a spoolie. You can use any spoolie. This is an angled one, so it really helps when it's angled. So that, of course, you need a pencil sharpener. You want to make sure you have a sharpened pencil. That's important. So get you a nice sharp pencil sharpener. Tongue twister. And I also, you don't have to use this, but I use a beauty blender to blend out my concealer once I'm done. Sometimes the brush doesn't blend all that well when you're done applying it, your concealer. So get a beauty blender. It gets in the crevices or whatever. So get one of these. And that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our spoolie and brush our eyebrows. We're going to brush up and over. We'll do that with the other one. And we'll use this later on in the tutorial, so go ahead and keep that out. And we're going to take our pencil. Of course, you want to start again with a sharpened pencil. That's important. You don't want a dull pencil. And that's pretty good right there. Okay, this part is very important. You don't want to treat it like a crayon. I do light strokes. You want to be patient, so take your time. And I go with the natural arch in my brow. And I kind of start, I'm going to start with this brow because this is the brow you guys can see. I kind of start, I don't start at the beginning of my brow. I start a little bit after, sorry, I start, you guys can see it, right? I started right here. And I do light strokes. And I kind of create a little bit of a tail because my eyebrow is kind of short. So just light strokes, and you go with the natural arch of your brow. And so what I was trying to say at the beginning is I start a little bit after my eyebrow begins, because you want a natural beginning of your brow. And one tip I did learn when I was starting to do my eyebrows and filling them in, and using concealer from YouTube, of course, this is how your eyebrow, when you're arching your eyebrows, this is where your eyebrow should begin, and this is where it should stop. So you take your pencil, and that's your marker. See, that's perfect. So you don't want to start all the way over here. You don't want your eyebrow to end right here. That's a hot mess. Don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna do this one real quick. Light strokes again. And if you want that natural beginning, you start a little bit after your eyebrow. Okay, so there we go. You see that? It looks crazy right now, but it's going to come together. Now we're going to take our flat angle brush and get our concealer out. You want to get a good amount on there on your brush. This is important too, so if you have to rewind this part, you guys can go ahead and do that. This took me a long time to get. I take my brush and I start about right here. And I go with the natural arch in my brow. It looks crazy, again, I know, but it's going to come together. I take a little bit more and I do the top. Now some people just do the bottom, which is fine, but I think it looks better when you do both the top and bottom. Okay, bear with me. So I take my brush again and I start to blend. And how I created the wing part of my brow, see how that's creating with the concealer? And you have to blend real well. I remember when I first started doing my eyebrows and I was doing the concealer and pencil, I didn't blend all that good, and like throughout the day you could see my concealer lines, and that's a big no-no when you're doing this. And sometimes it happens to me, of course, but that's why you have to learn how to keep blending. Now you can only do so much with this brush, so what I like to do is I like to use my pinky and I get in there and I start blending like this. And I usually do my eyebrows before I do my face, before I do anything, but for filming purposes I did put some makeup on because I didn't want to scare y'all. Alright, so we're just going to keep blending. Use your pinky or any finger is fine. Just blend it real good. And what I do at the beginning of my eyebrow, how that concealer, how I started all the way over here, I take my pinky and I go up, and that creates a natural line from my eyebrow. See that? And then I'll take my my beauty blender and I'll blend even more with that. And it gets, I'm sorry y'all, the way this is set up is kind of awkward, so I'm trying to show y'all. I'll do it this way. So I'll take my beauty blender and I'll just keep blending like that. Okay, and then sometimes I'll go through with my pencil again and I'll fill it in even more. And I sometimes keep going back and forth just so that it's perfect. And I have a nice even line, or straight line rather. And there you go. And so let's go ahead and do the other brow real quick. Go with the natural arch of your brow. And you blend. And see how I created my tail? I used to have an eyebrow piercing, so my hair doesn't grow right there anymore. So I kind of have to create a wing or tail. And I'll just blend. And people use different things, different techniques. You have to find what works for you. So, I don't know if I explained that well with this eyebrow. So after I blend with the brush, I'll take my pinky and I'll kind of just blend that beginning part in real good. And again, you can take your beauty blender. And there you go. You can play with it. But I think that's perfect. So, if you guys have any requests for videos, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a full face. So if you guys want to see a full face, let me know. I'm going on a couple of festivals this year. We're going to the Essence and the Macy's in July. So if you guys want to see what I'm bringing, with what I pack in my suitcase or outfits of the day, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. And again, I apologize for the delay. And I love you. Mwah.